So I just downloaded. 水、水、水、水。Oh, it's water. A series where I challenge myself to try things I've never done before, learn new skills, and experience things outside of my usual routine. For the first episode of the series, I decided to learn Japanese. Japanese is a language that has always interested me, especially since I got into anime. But beyond anime, I've always been fascinated by how the language works. Japanese is a unique language because it uses 3 different writing systems: hiragana, katakana, and kanji. For this challenge, I decided to start with hiragana because it is one of the foundations of learning Japanese. Before starting this challenge, I already have some prior knowledge about Japanese because I've been exposed to it through anime, songs, and other media. I already knew a few words and phrases, but I wanted to go beyond just recognizing familiar words. I wanted to understand how the language is actually formed and how people use it in everyday conversations. Ota is tea. Sushi kudasai. Sushi kudasai. Sushi please. Hi everyone! So today marks the third day of the Why Don't We Learn Japanese, and I can say I've learned a lot this 3 days already. I've learned the hiragana completely, but it's still a bit blurry on my side. But yeah, I can definitely read the hiragana, but it takes me time to like comprehend. And then I've learned a bunch of words already, like the basics, like konnichiwa, Mika desu, and kore wa pizza desu, which is this is pizza, so stuff like that. So today I will just be doing the 3-hour minimum of Why Don't We Learn Japanese, and see you on the last video. After refreshing my hiragana lessons, I downloaded Duolingo to help me learn vocabulary, sentence structures, and basic conversations more efficiently. It gave me a way to practice every day and slowly build my understanding of the language. Throughout this week, I started noticing how different the thought process behind the language is. One of the things I also realized while doing this challenge is that learning a language is not about memorizing hundreds of words. It's about training your brain to recognize patterns and slowly becoming comfortable with something that was unfamiliar before. I realized that progress does not always come from learning something big. Sometimes it comes from small moments, like being able to read a hiragana character without thinking too much, or understanding a sentence that you couldn't understand before. This challenge reminded me that starting something new will always feel intimidating at first, but the only way to know if you can do it is by actually giving yourself the chance to try. Konnichiwa! Mika desu. Those are just some of the words I learned throughout my first week of learning Japanese. So to recap everything I learned with Japanese, I started with hiragana, and now I'm slowly learning the basic words and phrases. Some of the words I learned are bengoshi, which means lawyer, sensei, which means teacher, and gakkosei, which means student. I also learned how to come up with sentences like kore wa pizza desu ka? Which means, is this pizza? I also learned kore wa keki desu. From what I learned, when creating a basic questions in Japanese, you usually add desu ka at the end of the sentence, and if you want to answer it, you can end the sentence with des. Of course, there's still many ways or trying to come up with questions, and I'm really excited to learn more about them as I continue studying this beautiful language. I'm genuinely excited to come up with another Why Don't We video, and I'm really excited to explore more languages or to explore more things that I haven't been done before. So this is what this Why Don't We series is all about. I hope you're looking forward to more Why Don't We videos as much as I am, and thank you so much for watching this, and see you on my next video. Bye. Uh, what is this? Um, arigato